Okay, let's do the intro. Bryce, you want to do the intro?
Yeah, you do the intro.
Yeah. What do I say?
Say, hey, well, just whatever, dude.
Back.
Right back at you. I f***ed it up already.
Start it again.
All right. Right back at you. Man, I didn't like my thing.
Bryce, you just gotta go with it.
No. That's not how I roll.
Okay.
Right back at you here at SBOHQ. Got a new backcountry backpacker breakdown. That's why I don't do the intros here. Really a special video for you guys today. One of the I'd say one of the better produced backpacking videos. I can't say
not
better.
The best.
This is
the
the climax of the Ohio backpacking community, plus
for sure.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Adventure Archives.
Yes.
On the big screen today.
Yes.
Cue it up.
Let's
go.
We live
God, their production quality is so good.
Vast world.
Okay.
So deep.
Like,
And each of us has
How do
our
we
own
start
individual
this?
journey through it.
Let's go.
how do you start something so...
Time passes.
Dude, everything is documentary style. It looks good.
Look at this!
Yeah, it's good.
Unique experiences. But each of us is
Their writing, I mean...
I mean, they do great voiceover work, too.
They make me want to quit YouTube
Do they even
at the same time that they made me want to
Do you
start
think
it.
they cut color grade at all?
Oh yeah,
Look at that!
I mean, they might just have
they color grade for sure.
super high quality lenses.
Does Robbie do all the editing on this? I'm pretty
You
sure
know,
he does,
I've
based on the
wondered that.
vlogs.
I know he probably does like majority of the editing, but
And then I think they get together and do all the voiceovers.
I feel like Andrew does some editing too, because I've watched a lot of their like behind the scenes stuff and Robbie's vlogs, and
Shout out to Robbie's vlogs.
Robbie's vlog is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
I watch it. I don't
Yeah.
watch it all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm always tuning back in.
Creative people amaze me.
He keeps you coming back.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
The production quality is so freaking good.
I have so much to say about Adventure
I
Archives.
know.
don't
I
even-
love the music in the background. Robbie made.
Did
Isn't
he
that
make
right?
that?
Yeah, he does
make
that.
They all make the music though. I actually watched a really good podcast. They have their video podcast, and I don't watch all those, but I watched one the other day, and it was all about the music, and they all put forth like a ton of effort to that.
They
And
just do such an amazing job with these videos.
I see them getting picked up eventually by something. Netflix.
It's
I
crazy
mean,
that they've been around a while and they're obviously huge, but they have not like blown up. Like they're what, 50, 60, 70?
I think there's 60 to 80-ish maybe subs.
And they
Yeah.
easily have the best produced videos in the outdoor sphere, in the backpack
That I've
sphere.
seen, yeah.
That I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's 3 of them? It's just 2 of them?
No, they're all there.
They might have split up. They do a lot of, like, they'll start at different trailheads and stuff.
Yeah.
They like
yeah.
to keep the videos interesting.
They film with Sony too, don't they?
I think they're all over the place.
I
they were
think
Sony.
they're all over. I know they have Panasonics too and stuff, I think.
I'm a big fan of Robbie's, man. His vlog, I totally I have immense respect for the amount of time and work he puts into all this stuff.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be honest here, my favorite Adventure Archives video is Robbie's Timberline Trail video.
I watched that in preparation for our trip. The style is so similar. He's got to be the one editing all of this. The style is so similar.
On the vlog, he does a lot of it.
Yeah, that Timberline Trail, that was a great video.
Yeah, it
really
was
was.
fantastic.
Part of the Appalachians.
And I watched his vlog leading up to that, where he's at the gaming convention. It was cool.
And Thomas now, he lived in California for a long time, but I guess he moved back, so he's probably going to star in like way more of these than he used to, which gives you a little cultural diversity there, you know?
Yeah. You went there, huh? You went there.
I mean, nothing bad about it. I did comment on one of their videos once and told them something about, like, you guys are my favorite. I always tell everybody when I'm on the trail, I hope I run into my favorite Asians.
You said that?
Yeah, I told them that. I mean, it's nothing
Yeah,
bad.
I
It's
agree.
funny, you know?
What
I
do you
mean,
say?
I love these guys. I've been
Yeah.
watching them. Like, I've said it before, like, they are the reason I got into DSLR filming, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I watched their first Dolly Sods video and bought the camera that they had in the description.
Really?
Yeah, literally. You know what I really admire in this is the variety of shots they get. They're not just panning. They're not just they're doing everything.
Dude, that is something that it's something you don't pick up on, but that's what makes a good video is variety of shots. I think. So we're trying to do that more.
Yeah, but the funny, well, it's not funny, but I noticed like a lot of people like to give them crap because they're like, oh, you only hike like 5 or 6 miles, and it's just like, well, did you see all the shots that they set up?
Yeah, I know. I mean, that 2-second shot, you know, that
took like 15 minutes to set up.
Yeah, they bring
a lot of stuff.
They bring steady cams too.
Do they really?
Well, they used to at least. They don't have one on there right now. It looks like, but I mean, Steadicams actually have weights, so we're trying everything we do to try to get our packs lighter, and they're bringing weighted camera stabilizers.
Dude, can you imagine setting up all these shots? Oh my god, no wonder they do such low mileage. That one was like 4 different shots of them walking up there.
Robbie's just got that artistic eye, you know?
Yeah.
I love the fact that
he has so much knowledge on
That's
that
what I was just
stuff.
gonna say.
It's so interesting.
Like literally, like you learn something every time you watch.
If he ever came backpacking with us, I would just be like, "What's this?
I know.
What's this? What's this? What's that? Can I eat that?"
Red Cloud 90 there. Still got that pack.
Is that the Kelty Red Cloud?
Yeah.
Classic.
Nice. God,
That's
they
beautiful.
love those panning shots.
I mean,
I like them.
yeah, they're gorgeous.
So they make this music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not only that they make music, they make new music
Nice
for
shot.
every single episode.
That's nuts.
And you can download like the whole soundtracks for them and stuff. Like it's crazy.
They are brilliant.
Dude, Adventure Archives is the first channel that I ever subscribed to on YouTube. Like I'd watch YouTube videos here and there, and even when I started making my first backpacking videos, I didn't watch other backpacking videos. But when I stumbled across them, that was the first day that I decided I'm clicking this button that says subscribe, you know? And that's what started me finding other channels and whatnot. But, I mean, even back then, their quality wasn't anything like it is now, but it was
still really
it was
good.
still better than what I do, you know, now. I mean, it was amazing. And they're right down the street,
I know.
aren't they?
One of them is.
2 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them are?
I think. Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
We should try and get a BSing with them.
I don't think they're into that stuff.
They BS with themselves.
But I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Bryce, do you have a connection? Could we do a group BS?
dude, I've talked to Robbie a bunch. Actually, I've talked to Andrew a couple times too, but
Could you connect that?
I could send him a message, see if he might be down for a BSing. I mean,
Do it
I don't
before
see
or
why
after we
not.
release this video.
before or after. I mean,
There's low down tracking shots. Everyone's loving those now.
I threw one of those in my last video.
Oh, everybody's doing it
Yeah.
now. We're doing it too.
Yeah.
Scenery was beautiful.
The trick is to getting them smooth, you know?
Right.
But you guys got stabilization in body.
You don't have anything. You have it in lens.
I have it in lens, that's why.
What is that? Trash can?
And you don't have do you have Premiere Pro? So can you stabilize in post?
I have like warp stabilizer.
Oh, you do? Okay.
In Premiere Elements that I use, but it sucks.
Yeah,
it just doesn't
Dude,
work.
The warp stabilizer is a lifesaver.
One thing that I really respect about Adventure Archives is they're just all about trip videos, gear.
Yeah, that's
no one
cool.
no one
That's
cares
cool.
about that. Like they're
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, we just whatever works.
Right. Well.
They don't get caught up in the vortex of gear.
Right.
Yeah, I remember one of their first videos. I think it was Zaleski or whatever. They had the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
That was really
Vesuvius.
cool. Was it?
That was Vesuvius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did it a couple times then, because I think they did it at Zaleski too. But yeah, it's interesting, you know. Keeps the audience engaged. They're really good at that. Which I think, didn't Robbie go to school for video editing?
He must have, or he learned. I mean, he's so good at it.
He's either did or he's like the best self-taught videographer ever.
I would love to do just a BSing with Robbie about his vlog.
I know.
I love his vlog.
I do too, man. I watch it all the time because
I do
like
too.
I have a lot of downtime at work where I'll be watching videos, and sometimes I'll get backed up on videos. But the times when I'm not backed, that just depend on that vlog. You know, it's just
you got me into it.
Yeah.
Their videos are always like they arrive at dark and they stay up like I'm the type that just like gets dark. I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I'm in the
see ya.
hammock.
Oh, they always have a big dinner. I mean,
Yeah.
Pass it around.
whip out that mason jar crowd.
Pass that crowd around.
So I wonder if Brian and Andrew like had to work or something the first day.
No, but they were there.
Are they there right now?
They were in the.
Because
They were in
normally
the beginning.
when they arrive the same day, they'll like go back and forth.
So I wonder if like, I think they're meeting up, but I don't know.
I'm guessing since we haven't seen them yet that they haven't arrived until like they might arrive this night or something.
Is that packet gourmet?
Yeah. They're normally not a dehydrated food people.
Man, that was good. Thank you once again, Ron.
Ron.
Oh, Ron.
Oh, hey Ron, send us some stuff.
Ron.
I was happy.
Speaking of people sending us stuff, someone saw the last video how I mentioned David Gray's peak design.
Oh yeah,
Someone's gonna send one to me.
So
Dude, those
he
are
messaged us on
70
Instagram.
Those are $70.
I know. Did he offer it to you first?
No,
We're not getting one.
no, we're not getting one. It's not a new. It's his old. It's his old one.
Yeah, he said he's
Yeah.
got two of them, but he said he doesn't even use them like
Yeah.
hardly ever. And
Who was it?
his name's AJ.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He
yeah.
messaged us on Instagram.
Yeah, he has a podcast, I think.
Yeah, I looked.
Nice guy.
Yeah, I started following him. Looked pretty interesting.
How come nobody else's Red River Gorge videos? They're in places this beautiful.
Yeah, because they're always at like Cloud Splitter
Yeah.
or what? Hanson's Point. Is that what it is, Bryce?
Yeah.
Let's head back this way. We're gonna take the shorter route to the road.
Yeah, actually,
It's gonna be safe.
That's a
when I
sweet
go
spot.
home, I'm gonna look up see what route they did
Yeah.
on this because this looks like a sweet route.
I like that campsite. That's awesome.
See, I think they use like a wide lens for a lot of these shots. I think that's what sets a lot of this apart. Other than like cameras that cost $3,000,
Yeah.
but like for nature photography and video, it's just like the wide screen makes it look so good.
Yeah.
And it's wide without like the fisheye GoPro
Yeah.
look, you know.
Yeah, I gotta look at what they're using. That's a sweet
Oh,
shot.
that is awesome.
That's a sweet
Yeah,
shot.
that
I'm
was-
gonna be stealing. We're gonna be stealing that shot. Looking up as you hike over something. That's sweet.
And tonight,
Let's
Oh
set up
my
the shot.
God! It's Adventure Archives.
If I ever see them, I'm like, I want to be in the video.
Oh, yeah.
Put them tripods up. Let's get a shot
Yeah.
going.
Some changes we have made to our plan. Right, yeah. I'll send a screenshot of where I think you should park and start.
Oh, so you're right there meeting him there, Bryce.
I know my AA. My AA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do, Bryce. You're a super fan.
Are you a patron?
Just where they
You know, I was a patron
Nice.
for literally like probably 2 years or so. Like only over the past probably maybe a year or so ago, I gave them a lot of money. I got them started and whatnot, so I didn't feel bad kind of dropping the patron thing. But I actually paid them like the second tier of patrons, so I'm in the credits of some of them.
Oh.
Are you really?
Yeah, but like before I even like was into YouTubing, I'm like, man, I want to see more of these videos. I want to give them
Yeah.
money to make more of
Yeah,
these because
for
it's
sure.
so enjoyable. And now I'm just trying to get all the money I can, so I'm too selfish.
Now Bryce has gotten all big now. It's a viral video. I just need to pay it back.
I went viral.
That's a good shot.
Yeah,
Take
too.
back my $2.
Is that what it costs?
I actually paid $5 for a while.
But that's like an upper tier. $5
yeah,
a
the
month?
$5 would get you in the credits, and you could pay $2 if you want. Which I did drop it down to $2 for a while, and then they got plenty of people helping them now. I don't even know how much they make per video, but it's a good bit.
Yeah, more than us.
A lot more than
Here's something you did wrong and not learn.
this is awkward because if we set up the camera on ourselves at a campfire and like, hey, let's start talking about deep thoughts, it'd be like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Taking it downhill.
It's hard to
It seems odd because the
You
camera
know,
doesn't remember it.
convey that on camera.
Yeah.
Like my deep thoughts, I don't know. It feels weird telling those to a camera.
But they're good. They're good at that type of stuff.
No, I know. I mean, like, I wish I could do that more naturally. It just kind of feels weird for me, I guess.
Yeah, I actually I do remember this.
Remember that? Hey guys, I just had to get away from the campfire for a second.
Come on, Brian. You're blinding us.
Yeah, the old campsite, unrecognizable.
Oh yeah, it was.
I bet that's what Robbie and Andrew were saying and editing.
Yeah, right? God damn it.
I mean,
God damn it! Who invited Brian again?
This guy's ruining these shots.
something you don't think about too is like how hard it is. You guys probably can relate to it more than most people, but how hard it is to like edit with multiple people. Because, like, when you start talking and someone else starts talking,
yeah.
I mean, it really, like, muddies things up, and it's really, like, I've always found that it was really hard for me, like, with my wife to edit those videos, because sometimes we'd cut each other off, and the audio, like, you couldn't hear one person that was, like, further away from the mic and whatnot.
Yeah,
but they're covering 4 people right now, like, and they're, you know,
yeah, that's tough.
they're all, like, equal in the audio. I mean, they're pretty good at not, I don't know, not make it. I don't know
Most of
what
our
to say.
shots are set up so that everyone's in the shot, so we don't have to deal with that.
Mhm.
And then we do it, like, you gotta, like, especially if you just have one shotgun mic, you gotta, like, localize everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Combined 20 miles.
Like, it's super easy to just set it up, talk to it, and then vlog
Right.
with it normal. But
Right.
when you have another person, it's just so much more to think about.
Why do they always have the awkward laugh after every sentence?
They're just happy guys.
See, they're getting everyone in the shot here.
Yeah. It's like every single thing they do is like they have to
think
make
about
sure.
using the.
I feel like there's a time.
What were we saying?
Do you think that they'd have like? Do you think they ever sit around and not have the camera on them?
No.
Yeah,
think
I
so.
do. I do.
Really?
You think?
Yeah, I mean, just because of how, of like battery life, you can't run these things.
I don't know.
Think about how much footage you take that
They
doesn't.
do bring a whole pile of batteries, I bet. I just think they're good at turning the cameras on when they should, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sure they.
like,
Yeah. I'm
all right,
sure they
we're
are.
gonna make our food now. Let's record
Yeah.
this whole entire thing. Because I don't let the camera roll for 20 minutes at a time.
No.
I'll just turn on like
Right.
for little things here and there,
Right.
but I don't carry that many batteries, and I guess I'm not that dedicated. You're right.
What was in those wraps?
But, I don't know.
It must feel really good right now. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they feel really good after those wraps.
I just
It's
love
like 10 milligrams in each one of
it's,
those.
It's hysterical watching people who don't have chairs. I mean, this doesn't look that bad, but that still doesn't look comfortable.
I feel like they have a good relationship.
It
with
can be
some
comfortable.
It can be.
I challenge you.
No, I've done it.
We did it. We
done
did it for like the first
Do
7
not
years of our
tell me a
backpacking.
log is more
Yeah.
But
We literally backpacked from 2009
I'm
to
saying
2016
if-
without chairs.
you could go back to that time and still have a good trip without the chair. I mean, and still be comfortable.
It'd be,
You can bring a
no,
seat. And
No,
maybe there's
it
a
would
great
not, it
log.
would
not
not
be-
still be comfortable.
it would
Don't even
not-
act like that
it would
is,
be a
that
good-
is a chair.
it
It's
would
not
be-
uncomfortable.
You might be at Dolly Sods where there's a nice rock seat with a back and armrest. I mean, you never know what you're going to roll up on. And those are the times when I regret bringing the chair. When it's like, man, that's...
that
Yeah,
rock
no,
seat is
that
not
rock- yeah, why do you
comfortable.
it doesn't matter. It's the principle of the thing at that point, you know?
Why do you think the rock seat is
But chairs
Oh.
are so small. It's a pound. It's worth the wait.
You've never sat at a Dolly Sods rock seat.
I've seen
Yes,
those.
yes, we have.
We camped at them.
We got into our
That looks worse than sitting on pine straw. Pine straw up against a
It's
tree
nice.
is not that bad.
Dude, the one that it was on the Roarbaugh Trail, it was all the way at the top by the lookout.
Yeah.
That thing was a recliner, man.
You're
It
still
was so
sitting on
comfortable.
2 slabs of rock.
way more close.
Comfortable.
That's not okay. Yeah, right.
It contours.
Right.
Smart.
They save a lot of weight.
Nobody,
bunking in tent.
nobody in the
Two
Ohio YouTube crew, nobody shares tents anymore. I feel like.
That's true. But we're all kind of like individuals.
But even
though.
you and I wouldn't share one.
You guys are the only
Sam
like
and I
logical
wouldn't.
ones that would, though, because your brother.
I had to
was,
share
like,
a tent with Sam in Wyoming.
Yeah.
When somebody threw
You,
a hatchet
you,
through
you,
my
now,
tent.
you now snore a lot.
I know.
You used to not do that.
I know. I think it's the hammock.
It might be, but the hammock cured Sam's snore.
I know, that's
Yeah,
weird.
it's so weird.
Why are they all sharing a cup of coffee?
Maybe one is too many for him. Like me. I drink like this much
Brian did
total coffee I can tolerate.
We made our
Really.
way through the thick trees to Hanson.
I feel like Adventure...
Eventually.
every Adventure Archives video, Brian just sleeps in.
He's never in the breakfast scene.
He said Brian doesn't make the breakfast scene. It's
Hey.
always just Robbie.
Fortunately, the morning's fog was somewhat...
Nothing wrong with sleeping in on your
No.
days off. You know, there's a code you gotta crack to do well on YouTube. And I mean, Adventure Archives, I mean, there's no reason why these dudes do not have 1 million subscribers.
I know.
Right, it's so
There's
weird.
no reason for that.
Nice
Look at that
shot
shot.
there.
Gosh.
Nice shot.
together.
Oh wow! So they just drove there and went to Hanson's Point,
Yeah.
and then they're going home.
There's a deep satisfaction in being able to take each of our own experiences of the gorge and share them with each other.
For some of us, the cliffs and rocks conjured up vivid memories of our past trip.
A lot of pans. A lot of pans
Dude, I
up
called
and
that
pans
in
down.
the beginning because all their tripods have the panning arm on them.
Yeah, I always like pay attention to that, but
this, Tommy?
A lot of pans.
there's a lot of
Really?
like that's something I don't ever do. Pan up and pan down.
Well, you gotta have like that thing on there, you know.
Yeah.
Strange thing to just go up a little creek.
I like this music.
Yeah, it's fitting. They do a good job at not only just writing like decent music for the whole thing, but like writing music
And on top of
that
so
you
much
know
of this
fits
place
with
had
the
changed.
mood
Yeah.
of the
Trees
video.
had grown or fallen over.
Like their
and
exit
stones had been
songs,
carved out into
I feel like
steps.
the end of the videos are always like really good. Like they always wrap things up really, really well.
How did we even get up last time?
And I'll say too, like they did an episode at Lake Vesuvius.
Right.
And at the very beginning, they played some song with the moon. You can see the moonlight and the clouds going over the moon at night. And whatever they did on that beginning of that episode, that was just like, that's my favorite Adventure Archives moment. It was so good.
I bet they go to
We
Miguel's.
grow alongside the earth.
Isn't that where Miguel's is?
Oh, the
And as we
pizza
grow,
place?
Yeah.
we each
Yeah.
have unique life
Is that the gorge that everybody
experiences
goes
that
to?
we relate to and interpret
I'd
the
never
world.
been there.
Spend a bit of time with us.
I
It's
really
clear to
like
see
on their
that
walk
each
by
of us
shots,
is
they're
in many
zooming
ways
in and zooming out
vastly
slowly.
different from each other.
That looks really
At the end of the
good.
day,
Yeah.
we realize just how much we have in
Another
common with each
top to bottom
other. How our
pan.
uniqueness
Yeah.
contributes to
Yeah.
And
I do
another
the-
one.
I do the zooming out
And a third
and the
one.
zooming in, but I do it just...
Do you do it on your
Just
walk
to become
bys?
better than each other.
Yeah, almost every single time.
Just
If you
steal
look
the
at it, but mine are
It's a
like
slight-
it's zooming in so small you can hardly tell.
Theirs, you could tell.
Yeah, they do it a little bit more aggressively than I do.
It was literally
But I just found that like if you do too much, it never looks right. So
Right.
if you go less,
Err on the
people
side
won't
of
notice
less,
that
yeah.
it's like
He's
even that
there,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a really slow one. That's about how I do them.
better than others.
And I do more pan outs than pan
They
ins.
usually go in on the pass.
It's probably Gray's Arch, I think. Have you guys
Yeah.
been there?
Yeah. No, we've never been here at all.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually. I had a really hard time like videoing that arch. That's a great view they got
Right.
there.
And they're zooming, they're coming out.
Yeah,
They set that up. So
that's really hard to get on camera. And that's easily the best anybody on YouTube has
Yeah.
got that arch on
Music
camera.
fits very well.
A plus.
Get these guys a Netflix deal.
You get these guys on Netflix.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Another pan.
And the music volume perfectly.
Yeah,
tuned in.
I've started doing that on ours now. You bring it up,
Everybody has their
Bring
own
it back down when you
individual
talk.
like right now, yeah.
each with different interests, experiences, and conditions.
It's hard because it sounds different than everything you do.
Right.
Like I mix with my monitors and it sounds perfect. Headphones it sounds different, and then if I just listen to it on my phone after I upload it, it's
Yeah.
totally different.
We've gained from them.
Nice. Look at that. That gets some applause.
Yeah.
Well done, Adventure Archives.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was fantastic. Always a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, Bryce, you're the true fanboy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, always
really,
enjoyable.
Bryce. Get a room.
I'm a fanboy. It is what it is.
No, and it's
Yeah.
easy to see why.
Yeah, their videos are so great.
Really good. All right, this is gonna wrap it up for this one. This
Yep.
is this is a fun one.
That was a fun one. That was a good one.
And we will catch everyone on the next one.
Nice.
I was gonna do something stupid after the end.
Don't worry, this is gonna play during the final 20 seconds where the cards are up.
Oh. Oh, you do that?
Sometimes.
Okay.
It's kind of fun.
I'm just like, even though it's like probably bad for like audience retention because people click off if you're, if you have like an outro.
Right.